Zero Dawn. And let's...
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future.
Not the goddess.
For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
My little poopy.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
Where's
You would
Mother's
know
Vigil?
it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border.
Not near
But at the
Karja.
time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among
What is
those
this
taken
about?
hostage.
His daughter?
It's about, Okay, here we go. Ready? So I'll tell you the story up to this point. Basically, sometime in the near future, maybe the next 50 years from where we are today, 2020, someone creates a robot that has the ability to use biofuel, which is like earth, trees, water. Like, it can use everything to replicate, and it has an AI, and the AI goes haywire, and those robots start replicating in huge numbers, and they're basically war robots that are built to fight wars so that humans don't have to. So these things start replicating in numbers and destroying the earth, and sucking up basically every part of the biosphere until there's absolutely nothing left. 16 months before they determined how long the earth had left, before there was it was inhospitable. It would be toxic storms, no ocean, it would just be like nothing. But they determined how long that would be, and they said 16 months was the time limit. So in that time, all of the geniuses of every field of science, technology, and medicine all across the world came together and created a plan that wouldn't save humanity, but it would be able to restart humanity by way of an AI, basically an AI goddess. This AI goddess would have all of the knowledge of mankind, all of the ability and the ability to create technology independent, so it's not limited by anything that we use. It just has all of our knowledge in an effort to basically jumpstart life again once the planet has been completely destroyed by these robots. And this takes place thousands of years after that. So that happened. The Earth was dead. There was nothing, no humans, nothing left. And then this thing came in, and this is thousands of years later. And one of the sub AIs from Gaia, who is the main god AI, one of these sub AIs has gone haywire, and that AI is called Hades. And Hades' job is to restart in case Gaia messes up, because obviously they may not get it right the first time, and Hades' job is to restart the cycle if things don't work out. But things have worked out. But since Hades is going haywire, it is now trying to. This AI is using machine robots to kill humanity and destroy the environment. And that is the story up to this point. And Aloy, the main character, is a clone of the woman who
Robot war begets more robot war.
It is bananas.
What?
And yes, Aloy is a clone of the woman who came up with who created the whole Zero Dawn project, which is the restart the world project, terraforming, creating oceans, creating a hospitable environment, animal and seed dispersion and reproduction. It's really advanced, and so she is a clone of the woman who created that thousands of years ago. And she is the only one who has the ability to stop what is coming.
What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
There you go. That was like as succinct as I could do.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders.
And then there's stuff. The future people are basically not like us today. They're basically like, I don't know.
Lol, thank you, poop.
If you go back, these people are all like they would be thousands of years behind us in terms of technology, while also having far more technology than we had, because they have the remnants of the old world. But they are like, there's basically just tribes of people, and she is an outcast of this tribe. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'll explain it to you when I see you. Trust me, you'll catch on.
Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Wowzers.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker?
Not a Death Seeker.
One who dies to go seeking. and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes.
Rost is the person that raised her. Because she is a clone, she was basically spat out by the old technology and shunned by the tribe. And because Rost was also an outsider, he raised her.
A full year later, and terribly wounded, he collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him.
The Forbidden West! Boom! I didn't even catch that sequel title drop! Brr, 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 brr. You just got a sequel title drop from the original game. No,
He
Slow on
stumbled
poop.
and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise.
How far in the game
The
are you?
matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be
this is
raised by the
about,
tribe.
I don't
And
know,
so we turned to Rost.
60% in,
I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up,
50%?
teach
I
you
don't
to
know.
worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
Don't worry, it's not
I
like
certainly
this.
tried
This
anyway.
is just a important part of the story.
You
It's not
took a
always
man
like this.
who'd
Trust
lost
me.
his daughter and
You're
made
going to
him
see it and
raise
be
an
like,
infant
holy
girl.
shit.
Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on.
Alright, now we're moving on.
Thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years. And for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more. But I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Teersa was right. A blessing, not a curse.
Yeah, that's...
We were so unsure.
Listen, she was an infant and they threw her out of... She was born right here. She just came out of this thing right here as a newborn. And you know what they did to her? They threw her out because they feared her.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
Forgive,
I told
yeah.
you, Monsra, I'm not your anointed.
But what it is that they don't...
Changed. Anointed.
Because this is like kind of like an archaic society, they don't understand technology. So they don't understand that she is a clone. She found a device when she was a child that lets her interact with the world in the way that we do now. So she understands things as we do now. And also because she's been finding out things, she understands how technology works. It's not just like this, you know, it's not a god, it's a machine that made a clone based upon DNA stored for thousands of years. Is like, that's basically a big point of this too, is that these people are archaic and they don't quite understand what happened, and she is grasping that now. Because she didn't necessarily either until she started this quest.
What you see?
Might regret this.
She is a clone, not a cyborg, right?
No, she's a clone.
This will be useful later.
A regular person. machine or a cyborg. Alright.
Looks nice.
There you go. Does look nice, doesn't it? And that's just the taste. Alright, let's get the right weapons back in here. Yes please. That back in the rotation. Let's put that back in the rotation. And let's bring a tripcaster just in case. Oh wait, which bow did I leave behind? Oh no, we need that. Alright, so which bow am I leaving? Alright, we can leave that one. Cool. Where am I going? Alright, so now we're out in the open world and we're going to come across a bunch of different kinds of dinosaur robots and on our quest to try to stop this rogue AI.
Blessings upon you.
Well, shove the blessings. shards. Going up, going up. Where am I supposed to be going?
Even the corruption beyond the chamber.
Right? I'm supposed to be going up. I don't know. Let's check the map. Oh wow, okay, so let's just fast travel much closer. Okay, that was a long route. Yeah, let's go someplace close. I didn't realize it was that far away. That was crazy far. I'm just like, okay, we can just go there, and I'm like, wait.
Glintock's attacking. I'd better see if I can
Okay.
help.
Here we go. Let's strip this thing down. Come on, bad boy. Let's pull those parts out. Come on down here, buddy. Fire. Oh my gosh. Come on down here. Oh, falling off. Don't try that.
What made these guys attack? I'd better speak to whoever's in charge.
Dang. We're exhausted. It's the third flop we faced today.
If that's their best,
I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys would have all died if I didn't show up. How about you calm down there, buddy? Alright, to the mountains. Oh. I have too much foreskin on it. I need some rabbits. I need rabbits. Like a goat just jumping everywhere. Where am I supposed to go? Let's see.
Is this Goat Simulator?
I know, right?
Look out below!
Just up the sides of mountains, like. And she's not a cyborg. Oh my god. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going here, so guess I have to. And this is the best armor in the game. It took a very long time to get, but even it has limits. Let's go to goat sim, goat, no, no. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I wonder, am I ahead? I don't think so. I'm not. But let's see how far we can go before they say, "Yo, what are you doing, dude?" 'Cause there is that there is that point where they're like, "What are you even trying to do? How about you go back?" Quick save real quick. I'm sure they got some BS up here for me. Trampler, huh? Alright, you've gone long enough without seeing some action. I'm sure you're like, I want some action because I'm eyes and I don't know anything. And all I want is action. So here's some action for you guys.
I hate your impressions of me. They you the worst.
Oh, what are you doing here? Get out of here, man. No, no. Oh. Climb, climb. Climb, Billy Goaty. Okay. Make some arrows. Get yourself together. Yeah, what's up, man? one down. My stab. Oh, no ammo. I'm coming. Get my stab on. Gotcha. You're all alone, buddy. Oh wait. Alright, you know what? How about you calm down? How about you give me a little bit of space, a little bit of respect, huh? Huh? How about you? Oh, how about you calm down? Oh, what's that? Oh. Can't move me, huh? And there it is. And let me see what, just check the difficulty. Ultra hard, alright, just wanted to make sure.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright, back to the bitter climb.
That'll help.
Oh wait, yeah, we do need more medical stuff. Nighttime. Took him to like, hey, you done, buddy? Feel like. Alright. Am I getting close? No. Oh, I see. Oh god, what am I wasting my time up here for? This is a waste. I could be smooth sailing. Do I have a stag? Dude. Come here, buddy.
Is this the hardest difficulty?
It is.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
And of course, you gotta have Lance Reddick in it. You know
More
Lance.
corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Black Tribe Leader.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
All-Star.
Yes, for sure. He's definitely a black all-star. Okay, so... Oh, okay. So I don't even get a... Okay. Well, let's get it busy.
Save these for the trail.
Let's get busy. I'm not really afraid. I don't have a lot of... Alright, well... I am kind of afraid because... What are we going to use here? Do I have ammo for anything? I don't even know. Do I have Stormslinger ammo? I don't know. And I'm discovered. Alright, so... I don't have Stormslinger arrow. I should have a... Alright, let's get busy then. It's about to happen, yeah. Little invisible pieces of crap. No, let's just get right out here. Ouch. I don't know if you can really go your way out of this one. Oh my gosh.
Do they think they're guarding Hive?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Alright. Let's get busy. Oh, you're here too, really? Really? Glenhawks wasn't enough, okay? You're just gonna spam the gun, huh? You're spamming the gun. Yeah, how does that feel? You're on fire, huh? Get rid of you first, buddy. Alright, let's bound to offense at least. You're first. There you go. That's fall on down, buddy. Oh, you lucky. I don't have any more burning arrows, right? I'm gonna have to switch to something else. Shock arrows, maybe? That's not gonna work. Corruption. That'll work.
Fascinating. They weren't looking for me.
That was intense, lol.
Okay. Where was I?
Can't be too prepared.
Jeez Louise. They were not playing around, huh? That was like... exhausted all my resources fighting them. Alright, now where was I going? Good question. I don't even know where I was supposed to be going. Too busy just trying to survive. I don't know. Alright. Well,
Easy keep.
that was yeah, that was so intense it disoriented me. I don't even know where I'm at. I do know I'm out of almost everything now.
Bud lost goat.
Yeah, I saw a little ginger lost goat. Lost ginger.
I'd have to ditch something.
Alright, wait. So, just pull a Yui, right? That's it.
The snow sets in quicker than frost.
Am I supposed to goat my way up this mountain? I can't tell. Yes, I was. Oh my god. I forgot about that. I should have looted more.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
What works?
You didn't see just fight with LOL.
Come on down. No fire. Use fire. Barely. Oh my gosh. Well, corruption works pretty good. Where is this thing at? Alright, more corruption? Is that what you want? Oh wait, I know what to use on you. Oh no, I don't have any of those. Ah, that sucks. Oh Well, I mean, I guess we could try it. Alright, so wait. Electricity's not gonna work if fire isn't working. I mean, I guess this thing just takes so long to charge. And I need that thing to get closer. See, that's not gonna work. Okay. Wait. No. I'm trying to like please find me a way out of this. Okay. Okay. Alright, it is what it is. No Terra Blast arrows. No fire arrows. No health, by the way. Just... Okay. This is terrible. This is terrible. Alright, so I could try to anchor it down. That's gonna be pretty hard. And then, do I have... Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, well, so that's a no-go. It's way too strong for that. It is, wow, so that's breaking that down. What are our other options? It's shooting electricity and ice at me, so this is pointless. So it's shooting ice at me and they take forever to charge. That's pointless. I don't have any... I don't think I have any ammo for that, so that's pointless. It would be nice. Do I have any Stormslinger? Any Stormslinger ammo? Might as well try it out here. No ammo. No ammo. No ammo. No ammo. Oh my gosh. We're in a bad way. None of those have any ammo. Oh my god. Oh my god. No ammo there. No ammo in any of my... Ooh. Wow. What is happening in my life?
New road.
Oh, dead. Dead. He landed on me. He landed on me. And there we go. Oh, God. Alright, let's just get to this death.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Confusion arrows seem to be kind of weak to confusion, but I don't know what else to do after that. I need like stuff to follow up that's not working. How long does it take to charge? See, I'll never get charged this time. It's like so rare. Alright, more confusion at least. Let's at least try to keep him off my back. Oh my gosh. Gotta figure out a way to start. I don't have any some terrible ass ammo would just be so perfect. God dang. Why don't I have any? Just a couple of shots. Just two. Yeah, this figured out a pattern based upon what I have. It's going to be difficult, but I think I can get it done without. I'd say some Terra Blast arrow would have just blew his chest open, and this would need.
Does it have a shield?
Hmm? I'm sorry? Alright, so what it's going to have to be basically is
Does it have a shield?
Does it have a shield? The bird? It has like plating, metal plating on its chest protecting it from its gooey inside. So if only I had some way, like there are these arrows that will blast pieces off to expose that, but I don't have the necessary.
No, the blue bubble thing around it.
Oh yeah, that's electric. Yeah, force
Light
field.
force field.
Yeah. If you're in there, you're damaged. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do corruption and then do a hard point arrow shot or precision arrow shot until I can strip off. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Guess I'm...
Oh, didn't even equip it, so we're gonna go. Yeah, that's right. And then we're gonna go there, and this doesn't really matter. Oh wait, no. When it occasionally drops down on the ground, we'll freeze it up with that, and then I guess we'll throw that there. It doesn't really matter. Nothing is gonna. Or you know what? We'll try to combo these two into each other, you know what I mean? Like, I'll try to at least rope it for a little bit, and then ice it up while it's roped for that little bit of time.
Almost there.
Correct.
Alright, bird.
So I see.
Be confused. Now, hit it with. Ah, missed. Need that center part. Alright. Okay. Let's try to rope it. Where is it? There it Alright, corruption. Come on. Check. Oh boy. Come on. now. Rope. Oh, it's slow. Nice. Back to corruption. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rope, 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 rope. Ice, 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 ice. Hard point, hard point, hard point, hard point.
That better have been the biggest guard you've got, guys.
Woo!
Good job, Poop.
Thank you, Poop Poop.
That made me anxious. Ha ha ha.
I wish I had stocked up before I came up here so I could have made all my ammo. I was out of almost everything that would have been good against that bird.
Need them soon enough.
Ah, daytime. Why couldn't I have been fighting that thing in the daytime? That'd have been nice. I guess I should have waited. I could have waited.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Well, not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you. Yes?
I need to get going.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Somek. You are clear to proceed.
See, that's why they made her a clone.
Mind your footing.
So that she could get through all of that kind of stuff. And it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken
Okay,
embers
thought
before
they
the
were
incubator,
just
huh?
being
She's
sentimental
still
with the
fired up.
cloning.
Be a while before you
Oh,
eat
no,
that
no.
omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that...
Guess that's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Someone left it open.
I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
No, malfunction.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
That's creepy.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Jeez. Ted Faro, it's your fault.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Heart.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong.
Sounds like me.
Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home.
You're the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Billy Goat.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
And see, Ted Faro was the guy who created those war robots that ended up destroying the world. So, he's a piece of shit. And Elizabeth is the one who saved the world with her
There's another section at the back of the
ridiculously
crater.
crazy idea.
Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
And
Sounds like the Jurassic Park guy.
right?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. The chaos theory. And those are the surviving scientists that made Zero Dawn.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
The Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the sense system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Okay. So as I said, Gaia is the main AI, and all of the major subsets of humanity and life on Earth were broken down into like mini AIs. And Apollo was the one, I think, as I told you, it's like responsible for keeping basically every bit of knowledge that we've learned up until now. Like literally everything, every single thing that we've learned up until now. Like math, science, astronomy, everything. It's art, music, history, and basically this crazy guy who was responsible for destroying the world just purged all of Apollo, which means that Aloy, now her people, that's why they're all like cavemen kind of. That's why they're all like ancient, whatever, like Vikings, because they don't have any of the knowledge that they should have to keep the world alive. Whereas he's kind of looking at it like if we give them too much knowledge, or any knowledge, not even too much, he's looking at it like if we give them any knowledge, they're just going to end up like we did, which I think that's his own way of justifying like his own mistake. You know what I mean? Like he created these war robots and they ended up destroying the world. Now he's like, it's knowledge fault. It's the fault of technology and knowledge. And it's like, no, it's you're overreaching.
They needed that info to keep the Earth alive.
Yeah, because they needed to learn. The first people needed to learn how to continue the
complicated story
system.
Actually.
Yeah, kind of, but it's pretty simple. Like when you're playing through it, it's not like very complex. So yeah, I think, but I just feel like this guy, like I said, he's the one who's single-handedly, his creation of the robots that could use biofuel, that could basically turn anything into fuel, is the sole reason that the not just humanity, but plant life, animal life, aquatic life, all life on the planet is went extinct. And so like by him purging Apollo, it's like he's almost dooming the next group of humans to like live, like they're gonna forego thousands of years of progression for no reason. And it's really
Sacrifice. It's
terrible.
not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Contact atmosphere.
And he killed all the alphas. These are all the people who were in charge of the different, creating the different AIs. And after they finished their job, basically they were just going to wait out in, a bunker until they die. But he sucked all of the oxygen out of the room and, killed them. Basically, so they couldn't find a way to undo what he did, or stop him, or not that they could stop him, but they could possibly undo it. So it's a sad ending.
Power cell, like the ones I found before. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
I meant ethically complicated, at least to me.
Oh yeah, it is. Alright, where am I going? Oh. Can I jump on that? No. From up there I could have. That's a shame. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. Poopy, my little poopster. Poopy. Alright, so now we're gonna have to try some things out, because I don't know where to go. I feel like I should go up, but I can't get up. See, like, it's just out of reach. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oops. So I'm going back up now. I don't know. Can I go up more? Nothing of value in here, no? I feel like I'm going the wrong way though, because I've been here. It's like, am I looping? I think I'm looping back on myself. I definitely am. 100%. Without the silence, yeah. Oh wait, they're gonna... Didn't I talk to this doucher already? Could have sworn I talked to him already. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. So I need to be heading up. Jesus. Heading up, huh? Oh, he was still here, huh?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust. Scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Okay, there we go.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of Ajul.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included.
I hear you, little mouse.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence!
Stupid bitch.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Poopy.
Yes, Poop. Didn't want you to hear me eating.
Wouldn't mind a bite and a drink, but I guess that's how I always feel.
Kept the wheel turning all day.
Where you go now?
To talk to the Sun King. I have to talk to the Sun King. Right. So many stars.
stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eye. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
That could be Gus Fring.
Los pollos hermanos. Yeah, I need to go like, I need all my stuff back.
You're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
What are you looking for? Oh,
These metal flowers.
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Let up. Till we meet again. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Heard a trader talk about some of the gadgets he saw last time he was in the plane. Couple I haven't.
Just selling all this junk.
Boss coming up.
Yep. How could you tell? How could you tell? Alright.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I work on their I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then.
What's up with your voice? You sound crazy. You're worthless.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
An army on the edge of the city. Look for cover. Don't get trapped.
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Carja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe. But it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
The Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Okay, weirdo.
Gather bows and spears. Don't let them take the city without a fight. Another attack on the city? What is...
Roland's apartment. Feels... empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? Could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
She's worse than Daniel with Miyagi with Elizabeth.
After you lost your family.
That's her, Mr. Miyagi.
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
LOL.
Just every other scene, Elizabeth.
Heavy sexual tension.
There are signs from the west.
I'm ready.
Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
You spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Get loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have fixed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Where are we at? Alright. So we don't need...
Who is that guy?
He killed Rost. How could you not know? He killed Rost. Yeah, he's the guy that killed Rost, and he's the head of the Eclipse cult that Silence was talking about. Okay, so let's go there. And, oh yeah, we're in business, I think.
Why do you fight?
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. will die on nothing. Understand destiny. Your fate was set. Die beneath the sun.
Controller bugging out. Oh, that was bad.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shuttle will save me. I cannot. Ah!
Killer.
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp on the platform.
It's taking a shot at me.
Oh my gosh. Well, that didn't work out well, Poopy. My little Poopertron. My little Poop 5000. That didn't work. Hey, coño. No, get it.
Time to go. Gotta get to another platform.
Snap, it was close, lol.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again. West.
Bad day for one of us. Gotta drop it and move. Be here when that hits.
Jesus. Okay, well, I think I hit a checkpoint at least. Okay, so I need to go fire arrows for those two things.
No sign. A wall in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again. West.
Time to go.
Oops, killed myself. That's your fault, Liza. Stupid poop. You made me do that.
No sign. A wall in the attack. Lower your
Yes,
arms,
it was.
but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again. West.
Aloy!
Oh no.
Aloy! Aloy!
Dad?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Alright, now you can see the power of the heal arrows.
Down you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I know what's coming. I definitely need fall to like loot. This last map is a bitch, especially on the hard. Well, that's not bad.
I'll find a use for you.
It's about to be.
LOL Shez carrying whole trees.
Right? I'm like a whole garden worth of plants.
Saving these for the trail.
In her fanny pack.
Hades is transmitting. It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back. They're alive.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay. Doesn't feel like you guys left me enough stuff to stock up with, but okay.
Wait, is that the end? Fighting Hades?
Yes, it is. Alright, here we go.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Alright. Now, did they give me? No, they didn't.
Is that a Deathbringer?
Alright, let's... No, that's not gonna work. I don't like this at all. Okay. This is not good. Alright, let's try to take these things off on the side. Oh, you see it go right through it? Did you just watch it? Wow. This is the number one.
Teachers.
Execute.
I can't back down now.
No, come on, wasting time. Oh my god. not going to make it within the time limit. That's unfortunate. Just don't have enough ammo. What can I do? Restart. There's no way I hadn't done any damage to it. It's
Prioritize entity.
Another one. Come on, then.
to her ears.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Really?
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
Okay, here it comes. Time I've got left. I can do this.
Really? Wow.
More of them on the way.
Don't let them overrun us!
Prioritize entity.
Don't let them mob you, Aloy.
Okay.
Age Christ. much stuff flying at once. Just boom, boom, boom. I feel like that one boss is more than enough without the extras. It's just non-stop attacks. None of your attacks do anything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Can't let Hades slow us down anymore.
That was intense.
You can't even knock his weapons off on harder difficulties. On like the lower difficulties, you can shoot his weapons off if you hit them enough, but it doesn't seem to happen on the harder difficulties. I like how it's just going right through. Like it's literally going directly through this.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's the only time you have to attack.
The Deathbringer had you in its sight.
Take more than you to stop me.
Never seen so many machines.
Take them out first!
Right through it. Typical.
Prioritize entity.
Another machine's on you.
Got it! This one's persistent!
You heard her!
I'm getting knocked around here!
Everyone, quickly!
Why? What is the point of having these AI fucks if they're not even gonna... They like... I don't think they're doing anything. Yeah, one job. 4 of you. You can't keep the thing off for 5 seconds.
It's brought more of the corrupted, Aloy.
Take them out first!
Prioritize entity.
Incoming on you, Aloy.
Thanks for the warning!
I need a new strategy. Because whatever I'm doing... Alright. First things first, we gotta get rid of those other things so I can focus on that right away. I think the only way to get rid of those... Because these guys obviously ain't getting rid of shit. So I'm gonna have to switch that out. I'm gonna have to bring that in.
The corrupted strike again, be mindful!
Don't let them overrun us!
Corrupted, Aloy!
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Intensify aggression.
These machines won't quit, Aloy.
Help me bring it down!
Fire on her attacker!
Jesus. If they could get like just one of those things, I would be good. But they literally do nothing. Like just even if they just got the attention, but those things don't even pay attention to them. Like at least get the attention of it somehow. Take a piece of it off.
It feels like there are so many.
There are way too many. Way too many. Like it crosses the line between not being fun. Like it's not even challenging, it's just like fun.
slow us down anymore.
We've taken out the corrupted. Fight her well, they are struck down.
How did all three of those miss?
I don't even know.
We're running out of time. Time enough to beat the machines back.
Really?
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
Wowzers.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Hey you deviant.
Yeah. Miyagi! Mr. Miyagi!
LOL.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Poopy. My sweet little Poopenstein. Poopenstein. I'm a poopy baby.
Weirdo poop LOL. I love you.
Oh, love you.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
You know Lance Reddick has to be the bad guy. He can't help it. No matter
Ooh.
what he's in.
Cool.
He just can't help it. Okay, Poop, I'm gonna get off for now. But I love you. Text you later.